This is Ralph Grizzle reporting from STX Shipyard in Turku, Finland, where I got a glimpse of Allure of the Seas. Now, she is massive. This is 17 decks up. Sister, of course, to Oasis of the Seas, the world's largest cruise ship. Allure of the Seas set sail from Turku October 29th, and she is nearly complete.
96% at this stage, which, we have 2 months to go, so we are very comfortable and very optimistic where the ship is right now.
Where was Oasis last year at this time?
She was probably only about 1% behind, but this 1% is a very visible kind of 1%.
Well, there are some fine details to be addressed, such as signage for the Royal Loft Suite. Along with my journalistic colleagues, I did get a hard hat tour of the entire ship, which you'll see in this video.
It is a one-of-a-kind. It is our most deluxe suite. It has a player piano, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a loft.
Of course, a lot of the excitement for this ship is on the exterior decks.
The landing platform for our zip line. The zip line has a range of 82 feet or 25 meters. And it's actually quite interesting because you get to have a ride right over the boardwalk, which is quite an interesting view for those of you who would like to walk up to the glass. So up here we have our 2 floor riders. We have one on the port side, we also have one on the starboard side. What's interesting about the floor riders on the Oasis class ships is that they are larger, wider rather than the ones that we have on Freedom. So at any given time we have the opportunity to have 2 guests enjoy the floor riders simultaneously.
Have you done it before?
I have, and I wiped out.
Really?
Oh, very dramatically, yes.
I want to welcome you all to Allure's open decks and pool deck areas. We have the pool deck areas we have separated into 4 designated zones, as you can see. On board our open decks, we have more than 2,000 sun lounges.
Allure does have a few new features to show off.
It'll be a new style, new venue for us.
Coming out with the big skewers, it's a combination of Brazilian meats, seafood, and there'll be fish dishes as well, and be vegetarian options on the menu as well.
You want to go to your cabin, you just put the cabin number in, and it digitally shows you exactly.
Engineers have made this large ship remarkably easy to get around. You'll have no trouble finding your way back to your cabin.
Here is 1,275 square feet interior space and 333 square feet outside on the balcony.
Like its sister Oasis, Allure of the Seas is certainly a ship that will please families.
One of our family suites, which also has a connecting door to a standard stateroom.
And sometimes 2 cabins isn't even what you really want.
No.
Right. Because you want to be together as a family.
That's my friend Vicky Freed. She's mother of 3, so she knows what she's talking about when it comes to families.
Like me now, my kids are older, so I want them in their own room.
Yeah.
Are you taping this?
Yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube for you.
Looks like I better move on to Central Park.
Central Park spans more than the length of a football field. Within that space, there will be 12,146 plants. Included in that number are 57 trees.
Those trees and plants will be loaded onto Allure of the Seas once she arrives in Fort Lauderdale in November. Allure of the Seas will feature works of art and a shop by Romero Brito, the famous Brazilian artist.
The first time that this painting is shown to anybody, for you. And then I did it special for Royal Caribbean. And the idea is about celebration. My favorite color actually is yellow.
And on to the heart of the ship, the Royal Promenade.
Tyler, welcome to the Royal Promenade. The Royal Promenade on the Freedom or Voyager class is 9 meters wide. This is over twice that. It's 19 meters. It's 100 meters long. We have 8 separate places to get something to drink here. We have 4 places to get food, and we have 7 places to buy stuff, retail-wise. So there's a lot. And of course, right here we have the largest elevator on board, which is the Rising Tide. You can also get drinks here.
If you've been on Oasis of the Seas, you may know the Rising Tide elevator bar. It goes from the promenade floor to Central Park.
Minutes to go up and down. You can get off on deck 8 if you'd like in the park.
There's entertainment for the whole family.
The big feature that we'll have in the theater is, of course, Chicago, which we're very, very excited about. Of course, what's brand new will be the 3D movie screen that will be in here. We'll be showing movies, 3D movie daily, sometimes in the morning, sometimes in the evening. It'll be a combination both of DreamWorks 3D shows as well as other 3D movies that are available. Programming, we are not charging for anything, and I think this is a huge value message when You know, you talk about a family of 4 right now that goes to a 3D movie, it's $55 just for tickets, right? That doesn't even include the popcorn and everything else.
No wonder all of us parents are broke, but that's a pretty good deal, I have to admit.
Welcome to the entertainment neighborhood. Within easy reach, you have the amphitheater behind you. We have the jazz club, we have the comedy, Studio B, and we've got the nightclub. So it's all based in one area.
Moving on to Studio B, it's time to think ice, ice, baby.
This is the 10th ice rink at sea. As well as using it for performances, we have a floor that covers the ice where we can use it for game shows or activities. In the daytime, we open this up for the passengers, so people can come in here, hire skates free of charge, and skate away on the ice. The ice is about 40 feet by 60 feet. There's approximately 8 metric tons of ice there. It is real ice, it's water frozen. It's not a substitute plastic or anything like that, it's ice.
In the next venue, you can leave a lot of money or walk away with a lot.
Machines in here are gaming machines, which goes from video poker to the conventional slot machines.
And moving on to the main dining room.
The total capacity of those 3 dining rooms is just short of 3,000 seats. And I love the design of this room because no matter where you sit, you always feel you're in a private, fairly small-sized dining room.
And if you've been on Oasis, you certainly know this spot, the Boardwalk with the Aqua Theater in the back. Allure's Boardwalk is similar, but not absolutely identical to Oasis's Boardwalk.
With a few changes that we have made. Over there where we have on Oasis the donut shop, we will be introducing a new concept, which is our Boardwalk Doghouse. It's a hot dog sausage concept. It's a complimentary food concept for our guests. The other thing we were changing is over there on Oasis we have the Seafood Shack, and here we're going to have Rita's Cantina. Rita's Cantina is a Mexican concept. It's a fun, lively, casual concept. We do have live entertainment. We have a couple of nights where we do a block party, a Mexican block party.
And then there's this guy who just may have the greatest office in the world.
It's right here. That's where I would run the shows from.
Coming in November, Allure of the Seas. Start making your plans to cruise now. This is Ralph Grizzle. Thanks for tuning in.